movie comes out, and it goes crazy.
Right.
What changed in your life at that point?
Um, you know how you just go to like I'm from LA, so I just like going to stores and I just go to the liquor store and go get me a bag of chips or something. I just do regular shit. So when the movie came out, I was like, oh, I guess I can't do this shit no more. It just you just find out certain shit you can't do no more. Like you can't just go to a regular store in the neighborhood like it used to. I remember going to a basketball game and the whole gym, this one it was at the height, and the whole gym, when I walked in, the whole gym just looked at me and they just like I didn't know if I was the Beatles. I'm like, nigga, I'm just tiring, but what's up with all, they treated me like I was the Beatles or something. I'm looking at like Wesley Snipes and all these other people, and they turn like, who in the hell just walked in here? And I'm like, nigga, shit, just me. It's crazy.
Now, when you met Leonardo DiCaprio, I heard there was sort of an interesting story around that.
Yeah, Leonardo. When I met Leonardo DiCaprio, it was me and James together. We walked into the club, and he just looked. He was like he was like, yo, and then he just started rehearsing all my lines. He like knew all the lines better than me. I was like, wow.
What was he doing? Give me an example.
He was like he was like he was saying stuff like, oh, you a baller? You a baller? Give me that motherfucking shit. I said a double burger with cheese. He just knew all the lines. All of them.
So Leonardo DiCaprio started playing Kane in front of you.
Yes.
Line for line.
Line for line.
Man, wish I had that on video.
Yeah, I was just like, it was crazy.
I feel you.
Cool. Leonardo's cool as hell though.
So then you were in Belly.
Right.
And you played Rico.
Yes.
Love the character, by the way.
Thank you, man.
And the famous lines that you said in that film were,
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Eat a banana while you eat it.
Eat the banana.
Eat the banana with banana all over.
I think I'm gonna have to drop the dime on them niggas.
Whose idea was like the perm, like like the long hair?
I think me and Hype Williams came up with that because I was just like I just want to do something crazy because I knew that originally I was supposed to be DMX character.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then he got hot in rap or whatever, and I guess Hype wanted to go in that direction, which was cool.
DMX killed it.
Yeah.
That movie and the scene in Jamaica, the dance hall scene in Jamaica, made me stop and say, I want to be a DJ. And I want to be a reggae DJ. And it literally shifted my life. And me and Barrington Levy hooked up and I started DJing for him and DJ Vlad, eventually became Vlad TV. But that, it was done so well and visually it looked so good that it was just like, it had a big effect on my life.
Right.
Very dope movie.
Right.
Why did Hype Williams never make a movie after that? I've always wondered about that.
I think Hype is one of those guys. He's like a genius. So he's like, sometimes you could be a genius and you just want the right material, the right stuff so bad that you just never get anything ever again.
Okay.
Because you just so like, it got to be right, it got to be this, and then you look up, and then years just pass, and you just,
Right. Nas was in the movie.
Yes.
Did you interact with him a lot?
Yeah, me and Nas are cool.
Okay. That was like his only real acting role.
Right.
It's like he did it, and then that was pretty much it. DMX kept doing more stuff.
Right.
Method Man did a bunch more shit. He's still doing shit today.
Yeah.
But Nas pretty much stopped.
Yeah.
T-Boss pretty much stopped.
Right.
So you saw a few people that, the hip-hop, R&B people kind of came, dipped their feet, and that was it. I'd heard there was problems with the set. I heard people were, like the jail scene was a bit of a mess and stuff like that.
I didn't really, I don't know if I was around for some of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like I don't remember it being any problems like that.
Okay, so from your end it was all good. Okay. So you go and you do these films, you star in this huge film, but then the Hughes Brothers go on to make more movies, but they don't include you in any of these movies.
Right, I was pissed off.
Why is that?
Why was I pissed off or why they didn't?
Yeah, why were you pissed off?
I was pissed off because I felt like, when we did Menace, we had great chemistry, and why break the chemistry? And when they broke it, I just felt like that was some buster shit, and I let them know.
Right, because they did Dead Presidents.
Yeah, they did Dead Presidents.
And they used Lorenz Tate
and
again.
And they was like, we just didn't want to use the same starring minutes in our next film. That's what they were saying.
Okay, even though they used one of the stars.
Yeah.
And you let them know how.
Just like that was some buster ass shit. Like that's fucked up. I let them know. I was like, we supposed to be cool, and y'all did that shit, and I don't like it.
But technically, they don't owe you any more films. You know, they paid you for the film you did.
Yeah.
They gave you a great look. You know, everyone's adults. You know, it's not like you signed a three film contract and they broke it on you. They just decided to go a slightly different direction.
How many times did Jerry Bruckheimer work with Will Smith? Sometimes people just how many Fast and Furiouses have Tyrin? Sometimes you got to work with people to make sure that they get to that next level as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't, if you're friends, you know what I'm saying. If we can fuck the same bitches and do all that shit, we should be able to get money. If we continue to fuck bitches together, we should continue to get money. Like that's just how I feel. Like whatever, like, you know what I'm saying. It can't just be one thing and not the other.
Okay, so you felt that you guys were friends. It wasn't just business.
Yeah, I just felt like yeah.
Okay. What else did they end up doing? The Hughes Brothers.
They did Dead Presidents. They did American Pimp.
Right, which is a documentary.
Yeah, they did the Book of Eli with Denzel Washington.
So they had a run. It wasn't a huge run.
Yeah, they had a little moment.
Yeah.
And I think they're amazing talent, you know. But I just feel like, you know, you gotta, you know, sometimes directors, they think it's about them, but it's a you know. It's team effort sometimes.
Well, you said you feel like black directors try to be the stars themselves?
Yeah, don't you think? Like, I mean, that's what I feel. Like, it's like when you don't even know I don't know who did Moonlighting or you don't know because they don't care. It's just like they did.
I mean, you know Spielberg.
You know Spielberg because
you know Oliver Stone. You know, I mean, you know the big directors.
Okay, there's three. You know how many white directors? Yeah, you know how many white directors there are though, and producers.
Let's see: Peter Jackson, James Cameron, Quentin Tarantino, Tim Burton, David Lynch, Christopher Nolan, Ridley Scott, George Lucas, Alfred Hitchcock, Clint Eastwood, Woody Allen. There's a lot. Francis Ford Coppola.
Do you think regular people know these people?
Oliver Stone? Yeah, I think so.
Oliver Stone. But if you say John Singleton right now, we all know because he did a black film that did great. So you know that John Singleton. You know Spike Lee because it stands out.
Spike Lee puts himself in the films.
Yeah, but it just stands out. It stands out when you do a black film and it's great. You can stand out. But if you're a black director and you do a white film, it's like it could be great, but they're used to that. F. Gary Gray just did. F. Gary Gray he's doing a Fast and Furious, or it's gonna.
F. Gary Gray, you know, and what's interesting is F. Gary Gray is actually probably more commercially successful than some of the other black filmmakers you made, but he's more low key.
Yeah.
You don't see him really doing interviews or commercials or anything else like that. So
he's not trying to be. Yeah, he's not trying to be a celebrity. Yeah.
He's dope.
Yeah,
I thought Straight Outta Compton was great.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, so. At one point, I guess, they try to offer you like an extra role on one of their TV series or something like that?
Yeah, he was like, come in. And I'm like, okay, come in and do what? I just come in and, you know, I just want the network to see. You want the network to see what? What am I saying? It's like, nigga, if you don't get out of here, nigga.
You have no speaking lines.
No speaking lines. What I did was when he called me, when I hung up the phone, I just kept it hung up. I just never picked it up again after I said, "Kill yourself." Just hung up the phone.
You said, "Kill yourself."
Kill your whole self.
The last time you guys talked?
No, and then but now we back cool.
Y'all back cool?
Yeah,
now?
we back cool.
You guys are working on shit?
We're talking about working on stuff. Like it's just
Hollywood.
yeah, it's just Hollywood. Just Hollywood.